Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel RVCCIS.Info, where faculty representatives from Rock Valley College's Computers and Information Systems Department talks to you, our community at large, about things roughly having to do with computers and information systems. Joining me today, as always, is Stephanie.
Hey.
Howdy, everybody. I'm Eric, and today, piggybacking off of our last episode on apps we use on the daily, these are apps we delete immediately.
So one of the ones that I install when I have a conference or something that is online, and then I immediately delete it, is Webex. It drives me bonkers. And even on my computer, my desktop or my laptop, I delete it right away.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And there's no purpose to have it on there because you always have to update anyway.
Right.
It's not like Zoom.
And it's not worth having the security flaws that come with it. So,
No, like Zoom, you don't really have to think about it. It's easy.
Yeah.
It updates easily. It doesn't really bug you. So Webex is super annoying.
Yeah. For a conference app, the other one we thought of was Hoover, WHOOVA. And that one's bad to use and it's bad to keep.
So Hoover is
Hoover, which it's terrible. And I think it stands for like Hoover, like Hoover, because that's what it does with battery, app, and data. It just seems to be a little bit more needy than it ought to be. So as soon as literally as soon as I am done with a conference, it gets uninstalled now.
Yeah. And for anybody that doesn't know about Hoover, it's not necessarily a conferencing platform. It's more of organizing the conference and organizing the sessions, and then you can click in and out. It's actually not too bad to navigate versus some of the other ones. I've had conferences where they throw people into meetings, and it's really annoying if you have to get out and get back in, because then you have to wait for that person to put you in the proper meeting. So this is better because you can kind of manage it yourself, but it still sucks. It still stinks.
So we hate meeting apps. I think that's a stamp we could give that one. Have you ever even opened the Pixel Tips and Tricks app on?
No. And I probably should uninstall it. There's so many Pixel ones that are on here that I'm
and we were saying before recording was both of us have Pixel phones, and I think I have removed the Pixel Tips app before, and it just did an update, and staring us in the face, or me in the face anyway, was Pixel Tips. I'm like, you installed it again.
Yeah, what was the other one that I said? I'm like, oh, I forgot there was an update. It was the safety. There's a safety app on there for some reason, and then there's the podcasts.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Yes, those are on there now.
Yep. So those go immediately. There's a useless Apple one that I get rid of immediately as well. It does the same thing. Nothing for me.
Yeah. It's like the bloatware that comes with Windows 10.
Yeah. And even for people, I think, who might use the tips and tricks, we've all worked with people who are, this is my first phone, and okay, look at them. Nah, I'm not looking at those. Like, don't even put them on there then.
Yeah. And usually it's not like I learn anything new from the tips or tricks.
Right.
So,
yeah.
If I were to, usually I learn it from my students more than the stupid app. So.
Right. Yeah. Or the occasional, like, that was from a BuzzFeed article. It's actually pretty good.
The other app that I use, because every once in a while I'll get a Starbucks gift card, or I'll want to order from Starbucks, is the Starbucks app, and I have it installed until my money's used up, and then I install it.
There you go. Yeah, that's pretty useless. Well, especially I had to stop at a Starbucks the other day for the first time in like 20 months, and I was like, it's surreal. and I was glad that the app didn't uninstall, because otherwise I'd had to pay for coffee. So
yeah,
very old freebie still on there, so I was glad it was still there. One I know I use occasionally to great effect and then immediately remove is YouTube Studio. So it's easier for, like, when somebody leaves a comment that's a real comment, to get back to them, or to look at analytics for videos and stuff like that. But as we all know, because we've all seen YouTube comments, is the bots get through there too. And there are just some weeks where the bot presence is tremendous.
Yeah.
And you'll just hear the thing, ba-doom, 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 ba-doom. You're like, wow, we're getting a lot of comments on that. And it's like, no, this is all garbage, bot messaging. So I end up uninstalling that just about as soon as I install it most of the time.
I was gonna say there's one other that I have a love-hate relationship with social media apps, and I end up deleting them and then reinstalling them because I'm like, oh, I guess I want to see what's going on Facebook.
Right.
And then I'm like, oh, this is why I deleted Facebook.
Right.
So I do kind of have a love-hate relationship with all that. So I uninstall and reinstall many times those stupid apps.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So there you go, stuff we can't wait to get rid of. If there are apps that you have to remove as soon as you see them, leave us a comment down below and let us know what those are. While you're down there, you can also like and subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of future content as it becomes available. You can also follow us on social media. We are at RVCCIS.Info on Twitter, on Facebook, on Anchor.fm, and here on YouTube. So on behalf of Stephanie, myself, Eric, and the rest of the Rock Valley College community, stay safe and stay sane out there, everybody. We'll catch you next time.